Hi everyone, welcome back to Stellaris, the One Planet strategy. In the previous episode we ended with buying a new art monument, and after I just realized I already have an art monument, and that art monument is unique per planet, so I cannot build another one, which means I just wasted 1500 energy. It's probably one of the worst moves I have done so far, but anyway, we'll see how that goes. We have yet another tradition to pick, and we're gonna go for Galactic Ambition. That's gonna decrease the cost in terms of energy and influence that my outposts are consuming. That's great. It means we can now gain and then probably a few more outposts. And talking about outposts, I've got one that we can start building right now. Look at all the minerals we've got. Question is, where do we build it? Do we build it here or do we build it there? I think it doesn't really matter, so I'm going to build it here. It's kind of a more central position.
Research concluded.
So we've surveyed that, completed this, that's fine, got nothing queued. Also, I'm thinking, based on the amount of minerals that I've got, that it might be time to upgrade spaceport. And then build a couple of destroyers, maybe? You know, improve that fleet. So, technology research. So yeah, we've just researched that. That's great. I was surprised to see that already. So what are we going to pick next? We've got cruisers. So that obviously is super important. Very expensive as well. Engineering facility, as we said before, we kind of don't want that. We can get an extra modification point, we can get better mining, or we can get mass drivers. So we'll definitely need some modules to improve our fleet later, but for now this is super important. I'm gonna go with that. And we've got a plus 56% boost. That's very nice. So we said we've queued 2 destroyers. We don't have anything to build now. Yeah, the other thing I could build, and I think I should based on the amount of things that I have to build, is an extra construction ship. Actually gonna queue one up in the middle, and then we're gonna go with that. Oh, these guys are now like neighbors to us, so it's not great. So they probably hate us. They are these guys at the bottom. So now I'm thinking that who am I friend with? I'm friend with these guys. And I'm thinking it might be time to form a defensive pact. I know it costs us influence, but we have influence. We have a lot of influence. We can afford to do that. And just in case these guys decide to go at war with us, we should be alright. I don't know how strong they are though. So this is, I think, yeah, the living state. So that's great, obviously, because it gives us even more approval. Science without border, yay! So what are we gonna pick next? Galactic Ambitions. Pretty useful because it increases our border range. Increasing border range means we'll be able to, colonize all of these systems, or not colonize, but reach all of these systems that are at the border of the arm of the galaxy. We could get that strategic resource, but it's not useful to have more food. Naval capacity is good, but not as good as border range. And then edict cost and slave resource production. Yeah, so definitely not interesting. Only Galactic Ambition is interesting for us, and lucky enough, it is statecraft. So it's going to be a massive boost for us. You watch our back, we'll watch yours. Yes, that's nice.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, we finished building this here. So we are starting to, produce more minerals than we can consume them, so that's good for us. We want to maximize that.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, so in this area, nothing yet. I'd like to keep one construction ship nearby, because I know these systems will fall under my control soon. And I might have to keep one or two, but there's nothing. Can I build here? Yes, okay. And over there... Oh, it's not in range. That is in range. Let's go with that. We're gonna have to build
Research concluded.
something here as well. And we've researched improved assist research. Okay, so what are we gonna choose next for physics? We can get a new component that increases fire rate and chance to eat. We can have an extra alternative in terms of research. Super useful because there are specific research that we want. So the more choice you have, the more chance you have to find the tech you need. Deflectors, I would love to get that at some point. And then we have gravity sensors, better sensors. That would be nice as well. Sentinel point defense 2. I'm gonna go with that for now. And yes.
Construction project concluded.
So you researched that. So you finished this, and you can build some more mining stations. It's good. That guy here. Look at that, so close. Well, that guy here doesn't have much to do right now. So the question is, how long before we get our border range? 6 months. I think in 6 months you can just move here and wait. Come on, come on. We're starting to get some good numbers in terms of research, at least in society and engineering. The Chino guys. Treaty, migration treaty, we don't really care about that. We don't need to do anything else with them, really.
Receiving transmission.
Unless they would like a research treaty. Research agreement. For a certain number of years. And I give them my star charts. And would they give me a bit of energy? No, they wouldn't. A bit of minerals? Not really. Let's go with that. Migration treaty proposal. Yeah, I'm gonna agree because I don't want to piss them off. And they have agreed to do a research agreement. All good. A massive crater on Bradham 5 appears to be the result of a collision with a starship. From the size of the crater, we suspect that a ship traveling at full warp rammed the planet for reasons unknown roughly 10,000 years ago. The ISS Varkim the Prudent has picked up residual subspace echoes near the crash site, reminiscent of a collapsed warp field. But as the ship then disintegrated on impact, the theory cannot be verified. Remarkable, but that's it. Starting to get a fair number of, construction science ship. So that's
Systems
nice. Also, what's super nice is that we've got, well, first of all, a larger army. And you're almost done. And also, what's good is that we still haven't encountered anyone on that side of the galaxy, which means we can do stuff and expand 2 more months. So let's just wait here. So that's my vessel who is assisting research. That gives us unity as well, so that's good. And our fleet is getting slightly better. And I'm gonna keep on building 2 more destroyers. There are a few enemy fleets I'd like to tackle, especially the one on my system. These guys They're kind of neutral. Okay, we don't have any trade with them. We can do that, and obviously they're not gonna agree to that. They're gonna willing to give me a bit of energy. Energy for 1 or 2, yeah, that wouldn't be worth then. Let's go with 2 per month then. Also, I wanted to check something. I actually want to get a lot of influence. I could declare them as my rival. 0.6 influence. I think I'll do it, as that I've got a defensive pact.
Research
Okay,
concluded.
can move on. So what have we? Border range plus 20. That's great. Trade deal offer accepted. So we're gonna look at that next. You've finished. I think someone is gonna build something here, right? And there, and I. Oh no, no one. Okay. Please build the mining station. And you, that should be within my borders. Yes. And oh, look at that. It's like a millimeter decision. And then we can build something here. Once we get some more minerals. So our fleet is strong, but not strong enough. I think 687 here would be my next target, and that one 488. I kind of need to tackle these two. What are we going to pick next? So biodiversity studies for biolab. We don't do labs, so we don't want that. Cheaper war demands, that's super expensive, and we're not going to go at war, so we don't worry about that. Vitality booster, really good. Expand the lifetime of your leaders, which means less influence to spend. And then we've got eco simulation for better farm. Tempted to go with this one. And talking about lifespan, I do have the farm here, which I would like to destroy. Dismantle. Spaceport. Nope, I don't want to dismantle the spaceport. I'd like to dismantle this. It doesn't look like it's possible, which is a shame. So, okay, we'll look at replacing that at some point in the future, because we don't need that. In the meantime, we could also build something here. We actually want some more energy, but I'd like to leave some space for Unity buildings. Talking about that, Trader loves us, these guys really likes us. We don't want another outpost, let's not make the same mistake. If we do that, it is a deal. Happiness, growth speed. They're gonna like us, but I'm not sure that's gonna give us anything. There's another monument we can get from these guys. The Ministry of Culture, I think. A small, short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Oshimir 2. It appears to be an ancient survey marker, placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. The miners it was meant for evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still here. Okay, that's all good for us. Construction. Oh, yeah. You leveled up. That's good. Do we have any? So we've got a project here that needs science ship on level 3. Yeah, we've got someone. I'm gonna queue the project here. Like that.
Anomaly found.
Rivalry. Let us end this charade. Where are these guys? The Etherics. Let me look. Oh, they're the one that hates us. That's fine. Over there, right? Yeah. So, do we actually think we need to build a defensive fortress somewhere? We might want to do that later. Yeah, let's research that. Oh! We found an ascendancy, and I guess they are over there. No, where would they be? And they are fanatic xenophile. Okay. Greetings. We double an endangered species. Part of your population for endangered species preserve. We'll construct a special reservation that perfectly mirrors the natural habitat of your species. Wow, look at that. The Mirish pop will be taken from your empire. Double and foreigners will be pleased with and may show us favor in the future. Surrender our population modifier added for, which means decrease the happiness. I think they like us right now, these guys. And you don't want to piss off these guys. Where are the enigmatic observers? Here. They're patronizing. They are overwhelming. I can't see how strong they are. I'm gonna give them population anyway. We don't need population much. Oh, we need a population there, that's for sure. 11, good. So where is that? Privateers, independent privateers on my sand ship. Okay, that's not good. And they are quite strong as well. Question is, are they gonna follow me or not? Encounter in Dandar, okay. Yeah. Pirates, there's quite a few pirates there.
Construction project concluded.
Failure. Ooh, come on. So what do we have here? Nothing we want to do. Spaceport, we have a bit of minerals, so we probably want to build another destroyer. We'll have to do that pretty soon as well, the upgrade, once we unlock the technology. Deep scans from the ISS Pendak the Wise seem to have triggered some kind of cascading power failure in the ancient shipyard orbiting around Oshimir 7. It blew up in a spectacular explosion according to Science Officer Bemerland. Okay, that's fine, we haven't lost anything. So what can we do with that guy? I thought I told him to do that. And over there I've got a science ship. So where are we going next? So always expand, you know, always find the next best spot for your Frontier Outpost. And we need to maximize all of that, we need to go faster. I'm actually thinking of getting another science ship after that, and another construction ship. Okay, you're here. You can survey these systems here. Oh, not here, that's for sure. So, is our fleet strong enough to tackle these guys? I think they are. I'm a bit worried about that side of the map, though. I think I'm gonna send them. And what's new here? So we've got that. We don't want to. And this one we're still tracking. Okay, that's good. Rivalry. Okay, some rivalry going on into space between species we don't care about. Look at that, we can build a mining station there. we can afford to build one here. Wait, yeah, okay, that wasn't the one. Good, so we have now yet another outpost.
Anomaly.
Defensive pact invitation, that's not for us.
Construction project concluded.
And I'm actually thinking about my enemies. Do they have any alliance? I know they're a rival with a lot of people, actually. We are equivalent. These guys are inferior to us. Okay. Oh, we need 2 more mineral to be able to build something here. 2 more. Come on. Well, let's start with that one.
System survey concluded.
Oh, we've got a new science ship. So we can afford to recruit someone. Recruitment cost lowered. Research speed for film manipulation or research speed. That's the youngest, so we're gonna go with him. And with that, we'll go and explore. Survey here. What? Ah, yeah, okay. Well, that's fine.
Construction
We need to move.
concluded.
We need to move the science fleet up there anyway. Mummified pilot. The mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species have been found drifting in a high orbit over Charon 1. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit complete with a helmet and may be a fighter pilot that ejected in some ancient battle only to be forgotten and left behind. Our study of the corpse has provided some interesting data. Yay! So you, my good friend, are gonna move... Ah, yeah, we don't want to go here. We're gonna move here. And that list is starting to get very, very big. Why is there a fleet of 2 here? Why do I have a destroyer there? Okay, that's the one that's catching up with the army. Okay.
Concluded. Construction project
Got nothing else to build. We are kinda almost at capacity in terms of navy, so we're not gonna do anything. We're receiving a transmission from the Udkavongo Kingdom. Okay, mushrooms. Hello, mushrooms. So you are fanatic, xenophile, and authoritarian. That is interesting. I think if you're authoritarian, you're not gonna like that. So we're gonna go with this type of response. Ooh, that sounds interesting. So, okay, let's read what they have to propose us. Here follows the latest newsletter for all our patrons. Sadly, nothing much has been produced in the Enclave. Most of the artists have been fallen in deep melancholy from where no inspiration can be drawn. The mood is dire, but hopeful. Creation takes time after all. Any donation that might help the group rekindle their interest in the material plane again would be of tremendous help. We would like to donate now. Definitely. We need to please these guys. One day they're gonna give us something back. So, where are the mushrooms? Sorry to call them mushrooms. But after all, that's what they are. Here they are. Oh, they like us. Receptive. Non-aggression pact. Of course. And then a trade deal. Would you like a research agreement? Yeah. And on top of that, would you give me minerals? No. Energy? No. But minerals, yes. 1 mineral. The longer it goes, the better it is. There. Okay, that's great. What else do we have? These guys, they really like us. Would they like to do a research agreement? Nope. Yeah. What about these guys? Cordial towards us. Neutral. I think we can try defensive pact. Probably not. A research agreement between us. And let's see if we can get some minerals. Nope. Not minerals. I always keep saying minerals. We can try that for a long time. Perfect. We could also form they're militarist. Could form a defensive pact as well. To increase their trust of us to a maximum of 100. I mean, do we need to right now? Revive an empire. Yeah, I think we're just gonna wait like that. These guys are inferior to us, okay? What about... do we have anything with them going on? Yeah, we do. Okay, that's fine. Let's not do anything else. This has timed out. Okay, so with them, we need something. Oh no, we do have something. We did offer something. Next, expansion. So produce 1 additional unity. So that's good. A bit more unity. 25 months until the next one. Construction ship has finished here. Still don't have enough reach for these systems. That would be nice to have that. And that's not within our range as well. So I think it's time to move in that direction too. Let's just go here and build that. And that guy, I thought that was the one I selected. Obviously it wasn't. That guy is gonna go there as well.
System survey concluded.
Okay, some new aliens encountered. What is my science ship doing so high? Did I misclicked or something? Okay, these guys would actually like an integration pact. We agreed and acceptable. Great. Can't do that. I'm not sure what you're doing there, but you're gonna come back. Or maybe that's the one that were attacked and came back later on. So we do have things here. Okay. And we've got a few researched. Finished. So let's look at that. We cannot see what either of us would stand to win from a war. We agree to enter into a pact of non-aggression. Great. Research alternative +1. Good. And leader lifespan +1. So before we pick our next research, we are going to build more stuff. So let's look at that first. So physics lab, not that interesting. Disruptor, high energy ball, that's going to do damage. So basically something we would like to get. The energy nexus for more energy would be good. Look at that, we are pretty low on energy now because of all the things we build. And I know I keep repeating that I need to get better modules for my fleet, but I think now is not the time. Energy storage capacity +2000, terraforming and reveal resources for terraforming, basically terraforming strategic resources. No, thank you. Cyto Revitalization Center, yes, because it produces unity, so that's something we are very interested in. Naval capacity, not that useful. I mean, we've got a fairly decent size anyway. That strategic resource we said we don't want because it boosts food output. And this feature, it's a living standard. Okay, chemical bliss. I'm not exactly sure what it does. So something I should look at. Anyway, we're going to go with Cyto Revitalization Center. 14 months. That's so good. got modifiers here. I wanted to check elections. When are the next one? 3 years. Okay, reform government. We don't have any other civics to pick, so not much we can do. In terms of budget, we can see that station maintenance is super high. And we've got a nice population, and I think that's it. So we're gonna end this episode now. We're expanding a lot, and we do have room for probably 2 more outposts here, which is good because we've got 4 more influence per month, so we can afford at least 4. These guys, we're gonna get some border friction, but they like us. We've got a non-aggression pact with them. These guys, they like us as well, so they're not gonna be a threat, even though we might have some border collision there. We might then want to put 1 or 2 outposts here pretty soon, so that will be as soon as my fleet reaches the enemy army and destroy it, then we'll be able to expand on that direction. Here, what do we have? These guys, I think, they don't really like us. Oh, they are an ascendancy, so as long as we don't piss them off, it should be fine. And yeah, it looks pretty good. I would say I'm pretty pleased. So, I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.